fly high 汗と血と涙で光る翼で今全部を消さって飛べ
Star, geez, shouldn't that be obvious by now?
Yes, Noya, you are the star. Grab your soda any type. I got these from the local Asian market. Measure out 20 ounces of soda and half a cup of sugar to your pot, bring it to a boil and reduce it by a third. Add blue food dye for that iconic color, then add to your popsicle molds. Don't be stupid like me, wait until it cools down. This is why we add sugar and boil it down. Look at that texture, it's no good. The sugar brings down the freezing point of the soda so the texture is better. I know it has shaved ice in the middle, but I tried and it was impossible. Some things are better manufactured.
今のやめない
It's Kenma's birthday! I figured you'd rather screenshot the recipe, so here you go. You're wondering, Kylie, that's not a pie. Well, not many people have pie tins, and I didn't want to make a whole pie, so this is what we're doing. Cut your apples 1/4 inch and add to a bowl. To your apples, mix in 2 teaspoons of sugar, a tablespoon of flour, and a squeeze of lemon. Boil your filling mixture until it looks like this, and add to your apples when cooled. Yes, you're supposed to see butter chunks in your dough. Roll it out until 1/4 inch thick, and add your apples, then pleat. With the leftover liquid, you can put some on top and add sugar to the sides.
Today we're making meat buns from Haikyuu.
First add flour, sugar, salt, baking powder, and instant yeast. Mix it together and add oil. Mix again and slowly add water. Add flour to your hands and roll the dough into a ball in a bowl. Knead the dough onto a surface until it is soft. This should take about 10 minutes. Roll the dough into a ball and drizzle oil in the bottom of a bowl. Add the dough and cover both the top and bottom in oil. Rub the top of the bowl and store in a warm place. Let the dough rise for at least an hour. While the dough is rising, let's go ahead and make our filling. Cut cabbage and add cabbage to a bowl. Cut chives and add into a bowl. Grate ginger and add in 3/4 pounds of your toasted meat. Combine the ingredients. Add vodka, soy sauce, sesame oil, sugar, cornstarch, salt, and black pepper, then mix well. Cover and set into the fridge. Separate the dough into equal parts. Flatten the dough with your palm and then with a rolling pin to make a circular shape. Add your filling in the middle of the dough and seal however you would like. Let rest for 20 minutes while covered and steam buns for 10 to 15 minutes. Enjoy!
The super spicy mapo tofu from the anime Fate Stay Night. You could probably make this dish in 30 minutes. We're gonna get started by mincing ginger, garlic, and the white portions of scallions. Save the green portions for the garnish. Now we have to cube silken tofu and simmer it for 1 to 2 minutes in salted water. For the Szechuan peppercorn oil, fry green Szechuan peppercorns in neutral oil until fragrant. Now toast red Szechuan peppercorns in a pan and grind with a mortar and pestle. In a pot, brown ground pork in the peppercorn oil and saute minced scallion, ginger, and garlic. Once browned, add in spicy bean sauce and deglaze with Shaoxing wine. Pour in chicken stock and then season with soy sauce, sesame oil, crushed chilies, sugar, and MSG. Then you add in the silken tofu and combine gently with cornstarch slurry until thickened. Sprinkle some of the toasted Szechuan peppercorns and garnish with the green portion of scallions, and that's how you make
やっぱあなたの曲はやばいねってその目的は君を落とすこと
Somayuki Hira, challenge accepted. Salt and pepper your chicken wings on both sides and then add them to a searing hot pan. Once they get to this golden brown color, set them aside. In the same pan, add soy sauce, mirin, garlic, and ginger, and a little bit of sugar. In a boiling pot of dashi, add in your chicken wings, soy sauce, and let boil for 20 minutes. Fish out your chicken wings, then strain out your soup. Add your soup back to the pot and bring it to a simmer. Allow your gelatin to bloom and then add it to the simmering soup. Pour it into a shallow pan about 1/4 inch thick and let it set in the fridge. Cut your jelly into small cubes like this. Scramble your eggs until they're really small and kind of dry, but not too dry. To a bowl of hot rice, add your eggs, jelly, and then some green onions. As you mix in your rice, watch as your jelly turns into a delicious soup at the bottom. Enjoy!
Welcome to episode 3 of my Foods from Film series. Today we're making the cute bento box from the Japanese animated film Your Name. Although this particular bento box only appeared in the film for a few seconds, it just looks so good I had to recreate it. First, wash and cook some short grain rice. While it's cooking, let's go make the tamagoyaki. Combine egg, mirin, soy sauce, and salt, then cook it layer by layer while rolling it in between so you get this rectangular egg roll. Cut it into 4 equal pieces so the swirly pattern on the inside is exposed. For the sausages, make a few diagonal cuts and cook them on a pan. Keeping the broccoli simple, blanch the florets and add salt and sesame oil. Slice potatoes thinly and saute it with some black pepper and soy sauce. Finally, we're ready to assemble our bento box. The full recipe with instructions are in the link in my bio, but if there's anything you would like to see in a more detailed video, let me know in the comments. Lastly, add a Japanese plum in the middle of the rice for the nose and cut a sheet of nori to make the eyes and mouth.
Hey guys, today I'm going to be trying to recreate the gotcha pork roast from Food Wars. Let's go! So you're going to need 4 potatoes, 3/4 cups of mushrooms, 3/4 cups of onion, about 10 to 15 pieces of bacon and rosemary. For the sauce you're going to need soy sauce, red wine and butter. So first peel and quarter the potatoes. And now boil them till they go soft. Dice the onions and the mushrooms and leave them to one side. Mix them both together and saute them. Now mash the potatoes and add the mixture. Make sure to give it a really good stir. Line up your strings to keep the roast in place and place the bacon on top. Place the potato mix into the center of the tray. Try and cover any exposed parts. Cook for 1 hour at 150 degrees Celsius. To create the sauce, combine the red wine, soy sauce and butter all in a pan on high heat. Make sure to stir it. Bring to a simmer and baste over the roast. And there you have it, gotcha roast pork. Follow for more.
Today we're recreating this strawberry shortcake. So start by separating your eggs, then add vanilla to the egg yolks and whip until pale. Then you can whip up your egg whites with sugar until stiff peaks form. Add some milk and melted butter to the yolks, then sift in flour and baking powder and fold everything in. Then you can start to add the egg whites. Do this in 3 separate batches and be gentle so you can maintain all of those air bubbles. Then separate evenly into 2 pans and bake for 20 minutes at 160 degrees Celsius. Then you can cut your strawberries and whip the cream with sugar and vanilla. Then grab your cake, spread a layer of cream on top, add a layer of strawberries, add another layer of cream, then top it with your second cake and spread some more cream on top. Then chill it for about an hour, then you can neaten those edges, make it look pretty, and that's pretty much it. So how did I do?
Yo, it's been a while. Today let's make Kita's favorite food from IQ, tofu hamburger. Chop the pork up really well, roast beef, and transfer that into a bowl. Add in tofu, panko, saute some onions, POV me at the Demon Slayer movies, crack an egg, no one saw that, sesame oil, salt, pepper, nutmeg, and mix everything up together. Form them into a round shape and then push it down. You want to flip over until both sides is golden brown. Add in butter, ketchup, soy sauce, brown sugar, sake, mirin, and then let it simmer. Time to assemble. I put mine on top of a cabbage and a sunny side up egg. And ta-da! Oh wait, furikake. Along with the parsley. And ta-da! Let's cut it open. Car tonight. Let's give it a try. This makes me want to say mahagi.